Some more big things just got addressed for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, so we'll see what's new there, and the massive betrayal moment that's coming up real soon there for that tag team. Starting things off with everything new for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. These two superstars seemed extremely glued together up until that week that Charlotte Flair called out sick and missed Smackdown. Ever since that absence from Charlotte Flair, there's been a little tension in the room between Charlotte and Alexa, a little feeling of distrust between the two of them, despite everything they've gone through together. Alexa said it was wrong for Charlotte to leave her alone like that, and truly questioned the legitimacy of Charlotte's illness from that week. And then we saw Charlotte try to spin it on Alexa, and say that Alexa was selfish for putting a singles title before their tag team status. But after that bumpy conversation, they were able to still pick up a win over Kiana James and Julia. So how did everything advance on January 23rd? Well, we did get some answers and developments. There was another backstage segment between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. The segment starts off with Alexa Bliss standing alone and thinking, but Charlotte Flair enters the scene and tries playing around with Alexa Bliss. But similar to the week prior, Alexa Bliss is still in a serious mood, not really cracking much smiles, and not really playing around with Charlotte Flair. Charlotte even calls out Alexa Bliss for appearing to be distracted by something. Alexa said that she's more than capable of focusing on other titles and their tag team with each other, all at the same time. Alexa recalled the 2025 Royal Rumble match and how it was going to be hard to top that. Alexa was referencing her big return to the company during that match, but Charlotte instead brings up her big Royal Rumble win from last year. Alexa noted that it was a good thing that Charlotte lost at WrestleMania last year, or else they never would have became a unit and best friends. They also both vowed to put the team first until the Royal Rumble match arrived, and that brings us to the #1 contenders match for the women's tag team titles. Right as Lash Legend was about to pin Alexa Bliss for the win, Charlotte Flair comes flying in to take out Lash Legend and save Alexa Bliss. But as Charlotte is taking out Lash Legend, Kiana James sneaks into the ring to pin Alexa Bliss, steal the match, and get that tag team titles opportunity for her tag team. This was a major moment right here, because it shows that small disconnection between the team of Alexa and Charlotte. If this match would have taken place a few months ago when things were clicking on all cylinders for Alexa and Charlotte, they would have most definitely won this matchup right here. But since this match happened in current day where there's now some rising tension and trust issues going on, it led to Alexa and Charlotte losing the match. Like we mentioned last week for this storyline, it doesn't seem like them winning the tag team titles again and climbing back up the mountain is the direction for Alexa and Charlotte at the moment. It most definitely seems like they're building the story of their fallout with each other right now. The loss of the #1 contenders match was big proof that the disconnection is strongly there with them. And it also appears that they're hinting at another big moment for Charlotte and Alexa that could be happening during the Royal Rumble match. There's been a lot of emphasis lately, especially on Alexa's aspirations for singles gold. We saw how hurt she was to lose that United States title match. And even on January 23rd, Alexa basically admits that she's thinking about other titles besides the tag team titles. And Alexa and Charlotte even spent some time discussing the Royal Rumble match as well. So judging by everything they've given us so far, it sure does seem like they're hinting to the idea that some big moment will happen between Alexa and Charlotte at the Royal Rumble that will really advance their tension with each other. The Royal Rumble match is often used as a platform by the company to set up major upcoming programs and Wrestlemania matches, and considering everything they've already set up with Alexa and Charlotte over the last few weeks, it sure does feel like Alexa and Charlotte will have one of those big program starting moments during the Royal Rumble match. That big moment of the both of them assuming that they have each other's back, but one of the two will absolutely eliminate the other. So who will eliminate who there in this scenario? It can honestly go either way. Alexa eliminating Charlotte Flair does make a lot of sense. Alexa confirmed that she has other titles on her mind, so you gotta assume that Alexa will prioritize those hopes and dreams for singles gold, especially during the Royal Rumble match itself. So although Charlotte is her tag team partner, it's a match where it's everyone for themselves with a world title opportunity on the line. So if Alexa gets the chance to eliminate Charlotte Flair, you gotta assume that Alexa will not hesitate and will launch Charlotte over the top rope at the first chance she gets. Charlotte may be her partner, but Charlotte is also a big threat in this Royal Rumble match and just won the match last year. So if Alexa wants to win this match, it stings, but she'll have to eliminate Charlotte at one point, even if it's by complete surprise or by accident. If they set up Alexa accidentally eliminating Charlotte Flair, that could be interesting as well, because now Alexa and Charlotte will both have something over the other that they're not so sure about. Alexa isn't sure about how sick Charlotte really was that week, and now Charlotte would be unsure if Alexa truly meant to eliminate her, or if it really was an accident. And on the other hand, if Charlotte eliminates Alexa Bliss, that could work well for the story just as much. Alexa has been serious in recent weeks. Singles gold is on her mind. She was thinking about the Royal Rumble for a long time, so if she loses that opportunity to her own partner throwing her over the ropes, you gotta assume that Alexa will be extremely heated going forward. And if one of them truly does eliminate the other from the Royal Rumble match, there really would be no coming back from that at all. Their trust in each other would completely shatter after a moment like that, and it could lead towards a WrestleMania match between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. There's no rumors right now of Charlotte or Alexa competing for a world title at WrestleMania, so it seems possible that the big WrestleMania plans for the both of them could be to go against each other on that big stage. They've definitely earned it, and that would be great to see. The dynamic between them right now is fun and unpredictable because you don't know who's going to betray the other first. Alexa has this serious demeanor that has taken over her during these last few weeks, so it makes you wonder if Alexa is about to snap. But then you have Charlotte still trying to act fun and goofy, and that makes you wonder if Charlotte is trying to cover up her big plan and agenda. So both women could be plotting something big right now in multiple different ways. Another thing that was finally addressed online over the last few days was Charlotte's relationship with Kiana James. Charlotte and Kiana are the best of friends in real life. If you follow either of them on social media, you'll notice that they're constantly traveling with each other, working out together, and just always hanging out with each other. Which is cool to see, but when your on-screen storylines start crossing, that's when things could get a little weird. Kiana James was one of the women that screwed Alexa Bliss out of the United States title match, and Kiana also stole the #1 contenders match by pinning Alexa Bliss. So to see Charlotte Flair post a video the next morning of working out and having a fun time with Kiana James is definitely weird to see within the storyline. And Alexa Bliss finally took note of this. Alexa responded to Charlotte and Kiana's video together, pointing out that Kiana just stole a match over them, and she asked Charlotte what this video is about. Charlotte just responded by saying that she can explain, along with the heart hands emoji, but never explained anything. So definitely a nice story touch there by Alexa Bliss to call out Charlotte Flair for that hypocrisy. Charlotte says Alexa doesn't have her head in the game and isn't focused on their team, but Charlotte is the one that's dancing with the woman who just defeated them for the #1 contenders match. So just another example right there of the growing disconnection and tension right there. Things are quickly heating up between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Keep your eyes open at the Royal Rumble, because we should definitely see some type of major moment between Alexa and Charlotte during that match that's going to take their story to the next level. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.